Hey, what's up, fam? It's me, Lene, aka Thoughtress, your neighborhood black queer non-binary poet, and welcome back to another Poetics with Thoughtress video. I know it took a little bit for me to get this next video up. August has been a lot. August has been a lot. If you know anything about tarot, August for me has been very much like Queen of Swords, Death card, Tower card, and a lot of Ace of Cups energy happening. So if you know what that means, then you know what it means. If you don't, then look it up. Maybe I'll go more in depth in that on a different video. But I've just been doing a lot of, reevaluating, a lot of pulling back and saying, what do I need in my life? Where do I want to go in my life? And what needs to be cut away in order for that to happen. So I've been kind of on my like cutting things away, healing, because you cannot cut things out of your life without then healing from the things you cut out of your life. I don't care how long overdue it may be. When you cut things out of your life, it takes a moment. You have to go back and take the time to mourn what has been lost, mourn what has been let go, and heal from that. Otherwise, you find yourself on step 10 having to go back and deal with something in step 1. So that's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. These videos will start to go up weekly, but for right now, as I'm dealing with things, it may be bi-weekly, maybe a little bit after that. But I promise you, I will get on an actual schedule with this. But I definitely wanted to post another video because I really enjoy doing these. So, in thinking about self-love and the future and planning and healing, I decided that for this video, I would perform my poem Tarot, which is funny because I just brought up tarot cards. I found my Frida Kahlo. Turns out they were waiting for me. We buried crystals under the moon and painted a new reality. One where we outstretched like cats, naps with limbs tucked lazily, took aimless walks at 3 a.m. and never rethought our spontaneity. One where we spoke truth into existence and never worried about being seen. Understanding was never argued because love and compassion reigned supreme. Where we only focused on our magic and countless endless possibilities. One where fear no longer had a space. One where we were free. So again, that was my poem Tarot. I don't know, I wanted to switch it up today. Switch it up. It's, beginning of Virgo season. I'm a Virgo rising, so I just wanted to change it up and do something different today. Spoiler alert, no, the poem is not about anyone in particular. I'm very much single. I have not met my literal Frida Kahlo yet. So just a little behind the scenes tea. But if you want to know what that poem is about, you can click the link below and subscribe to my Patreon. There I do monthly behind the poetry videos where I go in depth talking about one of my poems that I post here for Poetics with Thoughtress. I take one of these poems every month and do a behind the poetry video where I talk about my motivation for the piece, the meaning behind the words, what was going on in my life when I wrote it. So if you want to hear about that, you can click again below, subscribe to my Patreon. You'll also get access to works in progress, monthly update videos where I just talk about, what's going on with me as an artist, any upcoming shows, performances, panels, etc. So definitely click on the link, become a patron. While you're down below, you can also click the subscribe button. That lets me know that you want to see more videos like this and that you're vibing with me, which always appreciated. You can also hit the post bell notification down below, which will let you know when I post future videos, so you don't have to keep coming back did they post yet? Did they post yet? And if you follow me on Instagram at Thoughtress, THOUGHTRESS, class, I also post countdowns in my stories so that people know when a future video is coming up. It's another way to find out. Yeah. And last but not least, if you're feeling generous and you want to donate to support this Black queer non-binary artist, poet, creative, you can click below for my link tree. There you'll find a link to my websites as well as my Venmo, my PayPal, my Cash App. So if you have a little extra and you want to donate to keep this artist going, especially during this pandemic, because being an artist during a pandemic is very interesting. To say the least, but it's supporters, it's people like you who continue to rock with me, to vibe with me, to support me, that keep me going, because I really, really love what I do. I love writing, I love being a poet, I love being a creative. So if you feel like you want to donate to keep me going, to keep me thriving, every donation is always appreciated. I always respond to every single one, whether it's prayer hands because I'm just like too choked up to to write actual words. Sometimes I can still be left speechless because I'm a writer. It doesn't mean I always have the words for things. Or if it's an explicit thank you. But I do get back to every single donation. I do very, very, very much appreciate every donation. So yeah, if you have a little extra and you feel like you want to do that, the links are in my link tree below. In the meantime, in between time, y'all, that was Poetics with Thoughtress. Thank you so much for vibing with me, for rocking with me. I love y'all, and I'll see you at the next video.